the past, there was something that you asked someone that was very important. You felt that there was a lot riding on it, a lot at stake. Presently, there is some bonding going on, and in the future, someone will be leaving some choppy waters, and they are going to be repaired. They are taking one day at a time, and they will be repaired spiritually, mentally, and physically as you move forwards with this person. Gemini, your past. In your past, you had some really strong emotions that you may or may not have been really comfortable with, um, especially after something that was detrimental went down, something stressful hit. And right now, you're just at a place where you are deciphering everything that you really and truly have been feeling, and you are just really taking in all the emotions that you've had, and you're deciding what you're not going to really want to try to feel again. You are thinking about all the things that you're going to steer clear of. You're thinking about how to best protect yourself from turmoil and the emotions that came along with the stress that you experienced after the deepening of emotions. So in the future, you're looking at just having some safety nets in place when it comes to how you're feeling and what you're going to do about it, to prevent things from really going down the tubes, or to prevent yourself from feeling like you're open, um, or really going to be affected in some way. There's something that you are dealing with where you're going to be working through some upheaval, and you're going to look at things in a way that is going to help you to feel better. You know, you're working through this stuff, and your emotions, some of you may be keeping them in check, or you may be getting to the point where you lower your expectations, or you really just look for things that are not going to be like putting situations that aren't going to put someone up on a totem pole, where you know they're going to fall off, or you won't expect things to go a certain way. You're just going to be living more in the present, if that makes sense. That's kind of here for the future. Libra. In the past, you may have felt like you had to be really careful because there was something at stake. There was something going on to where you had to make sure there was stability in your life. So there are certain precautions that you took. Presently, you may be doing a lot of self-reflection about something that transpired or that could. And in the future, you are looking towards something. You're so excited about something, or you're thinking about all the possibilities to the point where you may be restless. You may be feeling quite restless. And that's what's coming in here. Taurus. In the past, you may have acquired a very good skill set that makes you highly valuable. In the present, now you are reaping the benefits of that. You're even progressing more so. So you are acquiring more assets. And the future is just bringing you to a luckier place. I mean, you already feel pretty lucky, and you feel that you put some good vibrations out there, and they will be coming back around. Capricorn. What is showing up here is that you have an opportunity that you took full grasp of previously. So in the past, you didn't let that opportunity slip out of your hand. So no one can say that you did that. You are still taking the initiative on some front. And in the future, you are going to continue to reap benefits. You are going to acquire more of what you need, more of the things that are going to get you through your days and nights. I see more money coming in for you. All right. Virgo. Virgo, in the past, there have been some wonderful memories made that you have been able to really just, just comfort yourself with for the most part. This is a positive energy. In the present, you are attempting to teach other people how to go down the straight and narrow, how to walk down the straight and narrow, and how to also watch your back, because you know that sometimes you're going to want to react to certain things and they could throw you off, or you want to listen to what other people say, but you may be telling people to take what other people say with a grain of salt, because sometimes, it's just you have to feel stuff out yourself. And you have to know where a person is coming from one on one, without taking other people's opinions so much to heart. Yes, listen, but be more specific about what you're going through, because you want to feel like you're using your time wisely and training people, helping other people out. This is what you're doing in the present, according to this spread. And then in the future, you continue along the lines of determination and attempting to make, things more wonderful for yourself. You may be taking a break and then, telling life, bring it on. You are going to feel like you have been recuperating, and you will be moving towards a goal that you have. You are going to stay focused. Leo. In your past, there has been some times where you looked at things in a way that helped you feel better about everything that was going on, and you took things with a grain of salt, and you encouraged others through your own cheerfulness and your own positivity. Now, during this time, it looks like you're going through something that's kind of challenging. Maybe someone is stepping on someone else's rights, or they're just not treating them up to par. This could even be you. Someone is not treating you with the dignity that you feel you deserve. Or you could just be feeling like someone is just going to have to step up their game or step out, just because you're recognizing that sometimes you just have to look at things in black and white. You have to look at things as how they're going down, especially when you're not even getting any feedback as to why maybe someone did something that they did. And then some of it's probably just not hard to figure out, and for some of you may want answers, because this is coming in as something that is detrimental treatment here. So you're hanging in there through a little bit of stressfulness. In the future, I am seeing that one of your ideas really takes off. Something that you're doing, your baby, is growing. Something you've been putting your energy into will be lucrative for you. This is going to be something that brings in some cash money. Yes. Leo. Sagittarius. In the past, you may have felt like you had to leave someone alone or they left you in the cold. They kind of like went their own separate way. You felt, maybe a lot of you felt left out. That's what's showing up here. And presently, you feel like this is a new beginning. This is a new beginning, and you've left this other stuff where it was. You have a fresh new beginning. It's a gift from above, and this is what you're relishing in. This is what you're enjoying for the here and now. And in the present, you may even want to keep the wonderful blessings that you have under wraps because you're well aware of the fact that envy is out here. Like the song goes, the streets are watching. They're watching. They have this envious ear, jealous eye, and so you may be one who is not going to really elaborate. Definitely not going to brag. You're thankful for your blessings. You may state that. However, you're well aware of the fact that there's a lot going on out here, and sometimes people just, it's not about getting a treasure from your trash. Some people are more focused on what you have or what you will have than on their own belongings, you know. And so, anyway, there is something within the future to where you may not feel the need to really go into detail about, or either someone else is going to ask that you not mention too much about something that is going on with this new beginning, because it's continuing into the future. And so it just shows that you've come a long way. Sagittarius is something that has happened, something that has transpired. Aries. In your past, you've been a doer, you've gotten the job done, multiple jobs. So people looked up to you. Now you are catching yourself. Anything that you've done that you don't feel has been up to par, you're improving on, and it is helping you out in a big way when it comes to your monetary expenses. In the future, there is some disappointment showing through here, but then you can always look to who you are as a person, knowing how you've been a doer. You've gotten things accomplished. So that should be an encouragement to you, even through any disappointment, whether it's in business or love, that, knowing that you're learning and you're growing and you're getting better, that's the focus that will be able to help you to see clearly now. That's the song that's coming in. I can see clearly now, rain is gone. And may that singer rest in peace. He just passed here recently. Cancer. In your past, there are some wonderful memories that you've been able to develop and hold on to. You are taking the good from anything that has come across as negative, and you have a lot of positive memories that you can think about and you may be reminded about. You've overcome in a big way. You're still overcoming in the present. You're conquering something. And in the future, there's a new vision that you're going to have. And you're going to be working on this vision as you develop all of the ins and outs that you need to go through to see this to fruition. Scorpio. Scorpio, in your past, you may have felt like you couldn't elaborate and really discuss something that happened, or you didn't feel up to it. You didn't feel quite up to it because maybe you felt like it was no one's business, or maybe you felt censored. Maybe there was something that you really didn't feel like you could describe with, even without breaking down or without going into a ludicrous amount of detail. within the present. Something may be hindering you from getting ample amounts of sleep. You have something on your mind. You may be worried for someone else. You could possibly be worried for yourself as well. In the future, you will be judging possibly yourself or someone else for this extra worrying that you've been going through. So you may want to try to tone it down as much as you can. Just try to do things that would be beneficial, relaxing activities, because you're going to judge yourself for this, or you're going to judge someone else, or someone else is going to judge you harshly. You have to take care of you and make sure you're good so that you can be at your best. All right, Scorpio, you want to stay at your best. Don't allow other people to worry you. It's all about rectifying what you can and moving on. If it's going to be a tangly mess, keep it moving, because you don't want to get stuck, Scorpio. Pisces. You have faced a lot of temptation in your past. That's coming through in a big way. Right now in the future, you're making big moves, or at least one big move, and you're doing it fast. You're doing this quickly because you know strong action is required for something that you'd like to see happen, a goal that you have. And in the future, you will be coming through something that really was troubling in a way. And these are less choppy waters that are represented here. So you will be, you'll feel a lot safer. You'll feel like you've possibly gotten through the worst of something. So that's something to look forward to. That means the strong action that you're taking is going to be quite helpful in the things that you've been dealing with, that you've come through, as you allow yourself to heal. All right, that's a wrap on all the readings. Love and light.